Okay, welcome everyone to F1 2020's My Team Minardi playthrough. We're here at Monaco, where I stupidly forgot to record the bit before I go in. We have spent some money to upgrade the power unit side of the business to reduce the failure percentage by 10%. However, as you'll see with Monaco, it's a wet qualifying. So not only am I kind of worried about that, we don't do well at Monaco anyway. However, in practice, again, I was not horrific, which kind of surprised me. So we'll see how that goes. Other things that happened in practice, or that are worthwhile noting, I suppose, would be fair. McLaren are the team that have bought an upgrade here, and you can see they were level with Haas last weekend. They're now pulling clear, so maybe this brings McLaren back into the general vicinity of things. What the powertrain upgrade has also done is push us to level 2 of that department, which has opened up several new things. And I was looking at energy recovery or fuel efficiency, but with the stuff that we've got there, screw it, let's just go for engine power. And we can have it. It won't quite be ready in time for Canada, annoyingly, but let's go for it now, because then that means that we'll hit it in time and be plenty good for the actual season that is coming up itself. We'll just have to be nice and kind to our aero package, which is the other thing that I'm going to really pull home about, because I think chassis we're kind of there, and durability we're slowly pulling through. So let's go nuts on the power unit whilst we can, since we're with Honda. And if those come in and Mercedes and Red Bull don't do much, we could be on shot there. The other thing that was worthwhile talking about, and I'm just going to apply all of these because I'd like to try Monaco and see if I can actually do anything. If we do terrible in quali, then I'll just stick new components on and we'll start last. But the other thing that was really notable was Louis Delatraz took a massive drop in acclaim, which dropped him back from level 8 to level 7. So that was just interesting, and I thought, okay. So let's dive into quali. It's a dry race. Okay, 1-shot quali. Oh, hello. Yeah. I'm going to crash it in the barriers. Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's Inters. Which kind of makes... Now, mind you, see, the wings are already at 911. Rip. So it kind of makes me go... leave it all as it is, because I can't really be more excitable with the stuff. So let's see how we get on. Oh, you are joking. Let's... We're going to be last anyway. I've been proper cutting and biving over those curbs as well. Oh, well, there we are. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I tell you what, one shot quali is being the undoing of me this season. I need to ramp up.
Race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Bottas, Ricciardo, and Alexander Albon. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Hamilton down in 7, having a torrid time. Russell in the top 10, good job. In the Racing Point, just ahead of the AlphaTauris. Ocon doing well in the Renault as well. McLaren doing better. Delatraz 15th, that's better, but when we're supposed to be buried solidly battling for... Basically, we should be in and around the Ferraris. You're still a second off, Louis. And well, I was frankly nowhere. That was horrific. I knew this would be an embarrassment and a humbling moment in the wet. Hopefully it'll be a little bit better in the dry.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
What?
The weather hasn't been ideal in qualifying. What's your take on it? Your teammate beat you today. Was it a setup issue or something else? How do you feel this season is going for you? Is the car competitive? Great. Well, that's everything.
Everything else had a negative connotation. I'm not doing that. Not a surprise. I thought Leclerc was going to get pole then. Ooh, 4-7. We're going to have an absolutely almighty quad of races going on. See, and Delatraz goes down again. Yeah, another team as well. We need to... I think because our car is showing third overall, if we're not hitting it and being vaguely around where we should be, it's going to absolutely ruin it. And I think that will ruin Delatraz out of it as well, unless we put in some decent upgrades or something. I'm a bit flummoxed as to how else to boost up his stats across like a season so that he naturally improves instead of
quite where we'd want to be on the grid.
no shit.
It's not the end of the world.
It is not, but since we're doing that, it's free changes all round, isn't it? Grab a new gearbox whilst we're at it. Okay, wish me luck.
Nelson Piquet once said that driving the Circuit de Monaco would...
I'm sure he
Let's
did.
run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Valtteri Bottas lines up on pole position, and P2 goes to Daniel Ricciardo, a strong showing from the Australian. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Albon, Leclerc, Sebastian Vettel, and Verstappen, Hamilton, Ocon, Russell, and Daniel Kvyat, Stroll, Perez, Pierre Gasly, and Sainz, Delatraz, Norris, Roman Grosjean, and Kevin Magnussen, De Vries, Giovinazzi, Latifi, and Smith. That's it then. It's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
Okie dokie. Let's see how we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, We've got to do something different since we're last. I wonder if we can cycle up by doing the reverse of Rouge strategy again. It didn't really didn't work last year either, did it?
Race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Do you know who you're talking to, and do you know what track we're on, mate? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Worth. Better than nothing. Oh, we've buggered the wing. I think. I don't think we can do too wide round this chicane. We've done it.
That's a decent start. Good job.
K-Mag? K-Mag pits. To be fair, that could end up not being too bad for him. Oh, for God's sake. We're going to end up with a penalty very quickly, I think.
Right, we think the car behind might start to have fuel management issues. Let's see if we can use this to our advantage over the next few laps.
I've never heard that before.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
woeful here.
Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available. Gap to car in front is 2.7 seconds.
I think I've got worse around this track, you know.
We're trailing our teammate by 5.7 seconds.
I feel like I'm closing back in on De Vries and Grosjean.
We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
Yes, we are. I have no idea what that was, but we did it. But Alfa Romeo are like, come back Kimi, all is forgiven. Ooh, boink. And I could see that happening before it happened. You know when you can see like your error about to happen in slow motion.
The gap to the car ahead is 1.6 seconds. If you continue to cut corners, the stewards will give you a penalty.
I don't think it really matters.
We've been awarded a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race.
Let's just turn everything down and chill it on home, I think. But then I want to race. Hit it again there.
Careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage. Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
Oh, I could, you know. Keep current.
Copy.
Doesn't feel too bad, actually. Oh, yes it does. Box this lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Louis is in the pits. Louis in the pits.
Oh, Latifi's got a front wing change as well.
Go now. Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
So K-Max is doing the whole race on mediums. We are doing an exceptionally long time on the softs, but we'll just have to. My acclaim is going to drop through the floor. Oh! I didn't mean to! I didn't mean to!
Great maneuver. You made it look easy. To the car in front is 6.5 seconds.
Okay, let's do a hot lap. Just so I can satisfy myself by showing that I had the pace to have vaguely kept up.
We're starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop.
That's what you think.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
Is that all? I was solid midfield in practice.
Front wing. It'll need replacing if it takes too much damage. A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Really? Confirm change.
Confirmed.
Yeah, it feels wonky. Everyone has one of those races. Teammate status.
Gap to teammate ahead is 19.4 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in 16th. The time last lap was a 1:13.7.
So he's doing crap as well.
Fuel is at target +3. Let's get into mix 3 ASAP.
Okay, let's get in, change the wing, get out. Hopefully still on the lead lap, but we'll be there or thereabouts. Great little place to sit down at the chicane, I think, now. Come on.
Go, go, go.
I have no right to be shouting, come on.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
Coming up behind Danny Rick. Oh my god!
We're trailing our teammate by 45.2 seconds. use your overtake button more, it's time to utilize some of this energy.
And that is the annoyance of Monaco. What a superb little lap I've just done. But the other 14 around it were bloody atrocious. So now this is depressing. Because it shows some of the potential that I genuinely did have. I tell you what I also find with Monaco, and a couple of the other circuits I end up doing this with as well, is where you end up like just joining the pace of what's going on in front of you, and that can be like several seconds different. Well, there we
Alright,
are.
so we've been looking at the damage, and we think you should be okay to continue. It'll cost us a little bit of time, but we're nearly at the end of the race.
God.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining. Blue flag. Okay, gap ahead is 17.1 seconds. We're not racing the car behind. Let them past when you can.
You should have taken him out. Isn't that interesting that everyone who pitted later, first, is not in that main group? And have they fallen behind Verstappen, who has somehow got that Alfa Romeo into a silly position again?
This level of damage.
I have to say, let's just stick it in lean, bring it on home. No, it is Vettel, Hamilton, Verstappen. Or is it? I'm so busy looking at the mini map, I'm not even going around the corners properly. No, Vettel. Well done, Daniel Ricciardo, back on the top step after losing the Spanish race. Well, that just says it all, really, doesn't it?
That's the end of the race.
What a horror show!
Ferme.
Horror show, horror show, horror show.
It was a magnificent race and a drive right out of the top draw to take the win for Red Bull today. What do you think it was, Ant, that gave them the edge over the competition today?
A capable
I'd say
driver.
It was down once again to good, consistent driving, nailing the corners, working to the track conditions, and perfecting the team's strategies. They got all of these things.
Yes, yes, yes.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
I do like that trophy. Well done, well done, well done. Let's fast forwarding that on because it seems to be quite predictable.
So let's review the updated driver standings. And with that performance, Daniel Ricciardo takes his place as the new Drivers' Championship leader. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Daniel Ricciardo certainly impressed me today, an incredible performance. I know that's at odds with the official decision, but I think they deserve some recognition on a day where both of these drivers are at the top of their game.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. No change in the top spot, but with today's points, their hold on the lead is getting weaker. Well, that was certainly an incredible weekend of racing. Be sure to join myself and Ant for more exciting Formula One action soon.
So in theory, that kind of time could have put me 8th. I'd never have got there. I'm just not consistent. I can't do it around that circuit. Everyone do the same strategy? Yes, apart from me. And there's not a shock. Okay, standing wise, Ricciardo leapfrogs Hamilton for the top, 16 points, the advantage there. Leclerc leapfrogs away from us and equals points with Vettel, interestingly. I don't think anything else too exciting happened elsewhere, no. No changes there in the constructors, although Red Bull now marching in on Mercedes is an interesting proposition. And Racing Point, they're pulling away from AlphaTauri. I think we'll be quite pleased with that. Well done, Russell. Versus Kvyat. Okay, let's mosey on and see what the damage is to the Acclaim, because that was, as I said, a complete and utter horror show. So I'm not surprised if everyone is like, is this the end of the career? Nico Rosberg explosions and thumbnails. That's going to be difficult to pull back. I think you might have got me, Leclerc. Oh, so he nearly gets back up to 8 again. To be fair, okay. And only a small bit of cash there as well because of no top 12 finish. Not even a good race in terms of making money, but it should all come good for France, which is coming up next, where I'm confident we'll be back on song and aiming for points. Join us next time.
Our margins are looking good right now. I think we've got room for some more investment.